I agree, Ignis. The P does sound for destruction. How's it going, man? Uh, I figured since Metroid Prime 4, now that we have a release date in December, I might as well play through the rest of the trilogy. I have played most of them. I don't remember if I beat them though. So I figured, get it off the plate, as it were. Get it off the backlog. Uh, I'll count this as like random, the random thing, because I didn't think of this until this afternoon. I was like, I want to play Metroid Prime 4, so I might as well play the rest of the series leading up to it. We probably won't play like the regular Metroid series. I have played Dread. I've beaten Super Metroid. I've beaten Zero Mission. I've beaten Fusion. I've beaten Other M. I have not beaten the original Metroid, though. That one has eluded me. That one's pretty... I won't say hard, but it is pretty obtuse. But anyway, I'm happy the week is over. I get to rest a little bit. Have fun here. We will be trying to 100% each of the games. I don't know if I'll get 100% scans, but I will try to get 100% items. So yeah, just get into it. It's playing the demo right now. We got our sky pirates. Or space pirates in the sky. We will be playing the remastered version of Prime. I do have the original version of Prime, but I figured I'd play this. And then I will be playing the GameCube version of Prime 2 Echoes and the Wii version. I say Wii version as if there's a different version, but I'll be playing Corruption as well. I have all of those. We'll be doing normal. Not casual. We're not casual here. We're mostly casual, though. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel above, or in orbit above Talon 4. I was gonna play with the Joy-Cons for the Switch too, but one was not charged, so I got them put in. I don't know why I don't know why one was charged and the other wasn't. Maybe one was on for a while and I didn't notice it, but hopefully it charges before tomorrow, because we're gonna be playing some Mario Party with the boys, with Dingus, with Shroom, and with Seru. One thing I kind of wish we got were ship battles. They kind of did it in Corruption, but he's got a bunch of weapons. I wish we could use it. Oh, right, I need to scan. Ah, there it is. Oh, okay. I was pressing buttons and I found the right button to press. Okay. So it's left trigger for all the lock-on stuff. Oh, look at that specimen. Ah, space pirates. We're trying to make sure that we scan as much as we can. Oh, okay, they got this escape pods have already been used. It looks like. There's the space pirate. Put him out of the misery. Hey, what's up, Lucas Roberts? I did. Uh, it was interesting. Scott is a weird guy. Not a huge, ultimately not a huge fan of Scott. Like we're not Scott fans here. I find him to be, honestly, like at the end of the day, I find him to be kind of boring. He doesn't do anything. He just sits in his room and like goes y'all n-words, y'all n-words. How dare you be mean to me? I'd respect him more if he actually did like the IRL streams and just go out there. You know? Like you're It's the same problem with DSP. It's like you're already disliked, so go nuts with it. I don't know. I was having this conversation yesterday when Phil did his dumb question stream. To me, if you're already hated and you already know that you can't do anything right, then don't care what people think. Just do what you're gonna do anyway. Like, why put yourself into whatever heartache and mental pressure you've got or are going to get by not doing what you were going to do anyway. Like, you know you're going to get criticism either way. So why actually care about the criticism? But he can't help it. He literally can't help it. He literally can't. And neither can Scott. Like, they can't help but care what other people think, but then they become neurotic about it. Oh, I think they prevent you from jumping down with that upper one. Always chill, yeah, like he's always chill, sure. I think he really believes that too. He like really actually believes that he's chill and cool and like he really says like he has done nothing wrong. Like he believes that. It's the same thing with the king shit, right? Like when DSP goes, when DSP goes like king tax and your bow down to the liege, whatever. Like he actually factually believes this. Like it's not a joke. I think that's so funny too, because it's like, how could you believe it's real? How could you like delude yourself into the king stuff? Assignment for the 22nd? Nice, man. You're being a way better student than I was. Man, I'd probably work on that tomorrow or something. Hey, Shroom. Thanks for the big look at you. You have to do math on Sunday. Well, doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna play Mario Party. Just an idea you came up with on your own? Sounds good. I'm glad you're the one organizing it, Shroom. God knows Dingus can't do it. We need your expertise. We'll call it a What should you call? What should we call our group? Is it Well, you have the Shroomy Sisters, but I'm sure we're not. I don't know if we're part of that. Because that's your chat, not necessarily us. Oh, I need to... But yeah, I figured I should play the Metroid Prime games since Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. Oop, I want... No. There we go. Figure that's a good idea, since I'm interested in that game. Oh, jerk. Struggled to get through the door? Probably. Let's save room. But I have gotten pretty far in this game. I think I got up to the point where you start doing the collectathon stuff. I mean, it's all... I say collectathon, but... like, the last... where you have to get all the artifacts. And then I just never completed the game. That happens a lot. I did the same thing with Ocarina of Time. I got up to Ganon, and then I think I was, like, almost out of light arrows. And then I just stopped playing. So I need to actually go finish Ocarina of Time, actually. Majora's Mask is great. I did finish Majora's Mask. The only mini game I didn't do in Majora's Mask was the arrows. That was actually hard. Oh yes, the Parasite Queen. Almost. Like, I know why this boss exists. Cockroach? Parasite? Yeah. As long as you strafe it, it's fine. Not a hard boss. Honestly, I haven't done the Metroid Prime boss, but none of the bosses in this game are particularly difficult.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
I was trying to get 100% scans, but I think I already messed up. Although I would say like 100% scans is probably not something you have to worry about. Oh, this is new. I don't remember this guy. Oh, deceased. Okay, they... One thing I really liked in this game, and this was back in the GameCube version, but what you could see Samus's eyes and face in the reflection of her mask. I really thought that was really neat. A really good detail that they didn't have to add. But I mean, obviously Nintendo didn't have to add. But and also the Steam effects. Like, a lot of the little details they got right, and it looks great. Alright. Knew I needed to get that scan. Yeah, I'm getting primed for 4. Whoa. I almost walked into that piston. But how's it going, Zitro? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, the plan is to play... I have a lot of plans, but the plan is to play all 3 of these games before Prime 4 comes out. What the? Ridley? I like what I see on Prime 4. But you never know. I mean, I don't know. I'm chilling with some Skyrim on the... Yes. Oh, on the Stream Deck? Nice. That's pretty good. You know, I've never actually played Skyrim. I've started it. I got through the intro, but I've never actually finished it. There's a lot of games I just never actually finished. Like, most of the Fallout games, most of the Persona games, most of the Shin Megami Tensei games, like that. I don't know. Like, I should at some point just be able to sit down and go through them. But you know how it goes. I still need to play Baldur's Gate 3 as well. Just starting games and allergic to finishing them. Man, I feel you. I've got the same affliction. That's kind of why I started streaming, honestly. Get to the point where I can just, actually feel like I can finish it. And I mean, streaming has helped finish games, but it hasn't, like, totally solved the problem of finishing games. I still have, Digital Devil Saga 1 I need to finish. I still have Final Fantasy VIII I need to finish. It took me forever to finish, Shadow Gambit, but I did finish it. I think there's probably a couple other games I dropped and just never came back to, but... Oh, there was like random SNES games I also started and never finished. I'd love to someday finish Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but that's a hard-ass game, man. That is a difficult game. But, I mean, at the same time, you kind of get to the point where you just play the same games over and over, you know? Like, I play Magic the Gathering too much. You never beat that. It's definitely a classic, I agree. I get addicted to Magic the Gathering, and then suddenly I'm a few matches in and I'm like, I could have spent this playing like literally anything else. Why would I play Magic? It's a money sink. And then they also just finished the or they just are coming out with a Spider-Man set. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong way. Yeah, I don't think there's anything this way until like if I recall, this is where you come out for the X-ray visor. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I get too invested in the climb of Magic. I haven't played Magic lately though. So I guess that's good on me. I don't know. I like it, but like they just came out with too many sets too quickly. Like we just had the Final Fantasy set, and I liked the Final Fantasy set. It was a good draft format. I kind of wish we had more there, but then they came out immediately after with the space set, and I kind of thought that they should have done like a space set for a long time, but they just haven't done it. But they finally did their space set, and the draft format's pretty decent. But like I said, But I don't know. At some point, I kind of have to just stop giving them money. They started doing all of these crossover sets, and I'm like, they're cool enough. I don't think I can. Oh, you can just throw those back. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, and then I need a missile or something over there. And then like a month later, they're bringing out the Spider-Man set, and I'm just like, ah, it's too much, man. Too many sets. They really have ruined the standard environment. I used to try and go to like a bunch of tournaments and stuff like that. Like I had a friend group that was really into Magic, and we would try to go to the tournaments when you could do them. And if you did well enough, like if you made day 2 and I think got past a couple rounds, you could make some money. And if you got top 8, you would be invited to the Pro Tour. But never got there. I always went like 6-3. So I'd win 6 matches and then lose 3. And it just was not good enough. Oh, I need to scan you. I know there's some missable stuff here. You did 18 kilometers alone? Jeez. Damn, that's way more than I ever did. Can't go there. Kind of forced to go this way. I'm pretty sure there's some skips you can do in this game, but I'm not entirely sure all of them. Actually, I'm not entirely sure any of them, to be perfectly honest. But I hope it's not too bad. Red Animator. Oh, San Vito. But you'll make it. You'll find what you want. What are you trying to find? I should ask that first. I haven't opened up the app in a little bit. Hit 50 by the level increase? Oh, okay. Well, good luck on that. I have a 5K I'm trying to prepare for after not running it ever. I'm probably not going to be running that one, though. You need 34 million XP? Jeez Louise. Yeah, probably not gonna be getting that one for a while if I do go back. That's a lot of EXP. All right, yep. This was the first boss. Shadow Groudon Weekend. Man, I can't talk today. Jeez. Shadow Groudon Weekend.
Recording to logbook.
Ah. Ah, don't knock me off. That's rude. All right, one more set. You can hear them when they stop, but kind of hard to know exactly where they stop. But I think there's one more. Oh, there you are. All right, we got our missiles.
Recording to logbook.
And our first energy tank. Let's go.
Recording to logbook.
This game generally has a flow to it that it tells you what to do, which is nice. It doesn't kind of leave you in the lurch until right at the end, really. Then it's like, oh, here's a bunch of hints. Have fun. Go scour the map for these things. Alright, we got the map. Thank you for the big penguin there, Shroom. Let's see. What else? Alright. Pretty sure I saw... Yeah, there's the boss room. I remember doing that. When's Kirby Air Ride practice? There's probably gonna be no practice for that one. It's just gonna be, let's go. So it's kind of like whenever it comes out. I thought one of these was... I guess not. I'm pretty sure one of these is blastable, but I don't remember which one. And it's probably with super missiles, to be honest. Ah, jerk. I do think it's interesting in this version you have a burst fire whenever you pull down the trigger. '30th? Oh, I'll have to do it. I'll do it this weekend. I did hear about it. I just haven't done much with it. Okay, if I recall, we need the morph ball. I believe that means we need to go over here. Oh, I do need more missiles though. Oh, I do have 3. Okay. I've not kept up with my Pokemon news as much as I should have. Yeah, this is where you get the morph ball. Yep, there. You wonder who makes these mechanics. Oh, jerk. They spawned them, like, right on me. Jesus. Okay, then... The big guy here, the big beetle. Man, they did a lot of cinematic work with this guy. Oh.
Recording to logbook.
Oop. Probably should use the missiles, eh? Oh, damn, that just missed. That looks like it should hit. I thought I was far enough to the side. Okay, so you gotta be close enough that it feels like it can charge at you. Once you see the little wings flutter, you can move. There we go, got him. Alright, morph ball acquired. I do think it's funny that they're now giving you the tutorials to do this when you already had to use these or like you already had to use the morph ball and the missiles in the abandoned space station. That's fun. That's kind of weird, I guess. Okay, now we can go back in. Well, we could go get some stuff on the overworld. Guess we don't have to, though. God damn it. It fell off.
Recording to logbook.
I already have the war wasps, yeah. I'm pretty sure once I get the boost, there should be a missile underneath there. I forget exactly. Yeah, more ball gated this. Oh man, those do so much more damage than they used to. I remember walking through those and like they don't do nothing. Now they drain. Dumb Firefly.
Recorded to logbook.
It's that way.
Recorded to
Oh man, kind of wish I scanned them. I'll have to remember later. Wait, I think this goes up to Flagra. Maybe not. I don't remember. Yeah, because you need to scan these.
recorded to logbook.
They give you quite a bit of freedom in this first area of where to go. I don't think oh, I did scan the save station.
Recorded to logbook.
I guess eventually we'll be able to know when the next place to go is, but exploring the map isn't.
Recorded to
Okay,
logbook.
did get the. I was able to get that guy in for the scan. Okay, I think I remember this room. Another room with like those 4 runes, and you gotta scan them to unlock the next area, or the... I remember this guy. Alright, that's 1. Oop, not correct. Wrong button. And then there's another rune. Two more. Oh, shoot. Alright, you just gotta make yourself make it back over there. Also, don't wait too long to just go across. There we go. Got all 4. I would just scan the center there. I'm pretty sure this is charge beam.
Recorded to logbook. Recorded to logbook.
Oh, I didn't scan it. Damn it, I'm stupid. Alright, well, we're not getting 100% scans. I already fucked it up. Oh, we gotta remember that there's a crawl pipe here. Right here. So as soon as we get the morph ball bombs, we'll have to come back. Oh, back there. Okay, before we go this way. Oh, right, because there should be a save room right here. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. So, yeah. Probably won't go super far into the game tonight, but I'll go as far as I can. Oops. Oh, over here. Not sure if this is the right way. I would have thought by now they'd give the next place to go. I guess not. Did I scan these? I did. Although I do think we're coming on the next area anyway. Okay. If I recall correctly, we've got to lower the water level here. Oh yeah, and we've got the guy that eats the morph ball stuff too, that we have to avoid. Just because we don't have the bombs yet. Oh, okay, this is the next boss.
Recording to logbook.
Oh, I should scan these wasps, right? They're different. They're different.
Recording to logbook.
Oh, barbed war wasps. There we go. And then it just spontaneously erupts. Let's go. Weird. I don't quite get how that follows, but whatever. I'm not gonna question it. Second way out. No, there's... Yeah, there it is. I think forgetting to scan the power-ups is gonna be the bane of my existence, but whatever. And then they teach you a little trick to bomb jump. Oop. Not quite lined up correctly. I'm pretty sure they want you to kill this guy. Yep. I don't know if they lengthen this. It feels like this is longer. Like they added time to this. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we should go back. They kind of give you this just as a shortcut, but it's kind of like whatever. Yeah, there's no... Okay, I'll finish this area up, and then we'll go back. Because now that we have the Morphball bombs, there's a few places we can go. Here. Ah, jerks. Yeah, we can't do the magnet tracks yet. Oh, nice. I'm glad I came over here. So now we're up to $3.99 or $2.99. I'll call that worth. Early tanks are good. Okay, now we can go back to where we got the charge beam. Which I'm pretty sure is... Pretty sure it's just right here. Yeah, because the other way is the save room, and we don't need to go to the save room just yet. Yeah, this is the room. Damn it. Oh, this is really bad. Damn it. Of course. How is that bad? How did I not jump? Now it's kind of like I need to go back to the save room. Okay, I guess that's all that was here. Which is fine. Oh. They already came back? Damn. Alright. Back to that main room, I think. I think we're pretty close to going after Flagra. I don't think there's too much more before we need it, or before we face him. It plant thing. Is we've got basically everything we need to go. We've got the morph ball bombs. We've got the Alright, that one's been activated. Okay, I think that was the lowest one. No, that was the lowest one. Alright, 2 down. Or just regular warlocks, okay. fine. We gotta be a little farther away from it. Get the scan. Oop, wrong button. There should be one more glyph somewhere. And I think it's just right here. Yep, there it is. Right. And that opens up the way to Flagra. They put your first boss pretty quick. Like, there's definitely more I could have collected. Especially if I went back to back out to the overworld, but yeah, boss 1, Flagra.
Recording to logbook.
All right. All right. One down. Kind of try to figure out why those activate. All right, that's all right. 2 down. I don't like that. I honestly... Oh, he already knocked that back. I don't like how when you're coming out of Morph Ball, she walks forward. I don't remember if that was in the original, but I don't like it. Kind of feels like you're out of control. You should be walking toward, or you should be getting out of the Morph Ball the direction that you're walking, or you're rolling in, I should say. Alright, last phase. Yeah, see the light slight forward? It's so awkward. Alright, we got him. It's like it has to go forward from the camera instead of just being natural. Like I'm running to the right. And it has to abruptly go 90 degrees towards where the camera's pointing instead of where the direction you're going. Alright, we have cleansed the water. Alright, Viera suit. Let's go. It's nice that they give you the Viera suit this early, but you kind of wish that they did what they did in Super Metroid and gave it to you after you have to go into Magmor a little bit. So that you could brave the Magmor caverns, but you don't have to. Okay. And then it's quite a while until you get the gravity suit. It's in, I don't think you get it the first time you even get to the Phendrana. Oh yeah, you can't beat those until you have the wave beam. Alright.
Recording to logbook.
Okay. I guess we gotta come back here when we have like super missiles or something. There's definitely things I have to scan to open up the path back up, but one, I don't have the magnetic I don't have the magnetic track morph ball upgrade. Alright, so there's Magmore North. Although I guess technically you can't get to Magmore North unless you're you beat Flagra. Can't believe I missed the elevator there. Guess I just looked away a little bit.
Recorded to logbook.
Alright, last one. Ah, not quite good enough. Almost. That really doesn't... There we go. I don't know why those other ones didn't work. Whoever. Got it. Nice, and we got our next energy tank. Oh, then we're locked out. Okay, cool. Yeah, I knew there was something on that pipe. All right, let's... So we did most of the area. Oh, oh, we can do that one puzzle. Was it up here? Don't think it was down here. Maybe it was. Because there was a big... It was this chamber. Yep, yep. Yeah, all this for a missile tank, but that's fine. Like, you had to come back here anyway. And I'm pretty sure there was one in here. And this is just going off of playing before. Like, they don't tend to give you this, you know, waist-high pipe without, without something there. That's the map room. I don't remember anything more. Ruin found meditation fountain. I guess I just got too close to the eye for that one. There might be something in the arena over here where I really move on. Yeah, there. I remember this one. And then, yeah, I can't do anything until I get the boost ball. and the magnetic. Because anyway, like, and it looks like the wave beam. So yeah, there's. If this is where I think it is. Oh no, that goes to the other, a different direction than what I was thinking. Okay, up on the ledge there. Up that way, so I need to go around here. Ugh. Like, they take away a bunch of health, but they give you, like, all of it back. Yeah, I don't think I did come this way. Oh, okay. So cross, okay, cross. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to try that, because I know it wouldn't have worked. Okay, yeah, I think I did not go this way. I started coming this way, and then I was like, I'll go the other way. Oh, that's because I'm glad I didn't then. I need the grapple beam. Let's see. Alright, well, let's go back to the town overworld, if I could speak. Talent overworld, and let's collect the couple things we can do there, and then we'll go back to, we'll start going to Magmore. Let's see. Work today was okay. I think one of the most annoying things about work is I'm trying to be helpful and then I'm being told, nah, you shouldn't do that. Like, leave that to me. And I'm like, well, okay, well, just then give me stuff to do then. Alright. So we need to go this way. I mean, I like my job, but sometimes it feels like the project management stuff is gonna eat a bunch of time. And I understand that, and I'm trying to help with that. But the minute I do, it kind of feels like I'm being told, don't do that. It's like, alright, well, this still has to get done. Still have to give reports to our bosses of what we're doing. I think that one of the frustrating parts is like, I'm trying to be a leader on the team, but it's hard to know what I'm supposed to be leading and and if I am supposed to be leading, like what the goal is. Specifically for, like, I understand the goal for our team, but like, just trying to understand my role on the team has always been sort of rough right now. But I think it'll get more clear as we go. Partly because the hard part is because the team's new, and or the team within a team, what I'm doing, is new to the team that we're currently working with. Or working for, I should say. So they don't know how to interact with us that well, and we're trying to figure out how to interact with the rest of the team. And it's just a lot of growing pains, I guess. But we'll get there. It's always kind of frustrating going like, oh, I'll try and do this. They're like, yeah, hold on for a sec. That missile went pretty far. Oh yeah, this is the derelict ship, and we just can't go across. We need the gravity suit. Oh, and that's but yeah, just I'm not trying to grouse. Like like I said, I like my job. I like the job will become very challenging, and it is very challenging to accomplish the goals we have. But at the same time, it's also frustrating because trying to figure out how we interact with the team and like what they need from us and what we need from them is not a necessarily easy task. To be able to make sure that the leadership has confidence in that we can deliver what they want us to deliver, that they know what we're going to deliver, etc. And when you put like lead XX in my title, I'm looking at that and going, okay, you've given me the lead title. How do you want me to lead? Like what am I supposed to lead here? Allow me to be the leader. We're at the impact crater. And considering I've never really had a leadership role, I'm trying to figure out, okay, what does being a leader mean in this context?
Recorded to logbook.
So like I said, like nothing bad, it's just a lot of growing pains. For both myself and kind of the rest of the team.
Recorded to logbook.
Alright. Artifact 1 acquired. Artifact of 12. First of 12. Scan the totems here for clues on the location of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open the path to the center of the impact crater. Alright. We're 1/12 of the way to the end. Okay, artifact. That's the artifact truth.
Recorded to logbook.
We'll look at these later.
Recorded to logbook. Recorded to logbook. Recorded to logbook. Recorded to logbook. Recorded to logbook.
I forget what
Recorded
causes
to
the
logbook.
second half to show up. Those are done. That's done. Okay, I think that's all we can scan right now. Artifacts. Oop, wrong button. So truth, artifact acquired, strength. Translating the heat of Magmor was a test for many warriors. A shrine of their honor holds the artifact of strength. Invaders have claimed Phendrana as their own. A tower sits atop their fortress. Collapse it to reveal the chamber where the artifact of Elder is held. I think I remember where this one is. A sun chamber high atop our ruined home became the nest of a great beast and a source of corruption. Many chosen spirits have been drawn to this tainted place, release their bond to the world to claim the artifact of wild. Oh, okay. There's a tower within the ruins where light always shines. Move through the waters there to find the artifact of Life Giver. In one of Talon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar beneath the waves to find the artifact of Chozo. Within the ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders in a great hall. A chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of world. A tall cave stands at Phendrana's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top to find the artifact of spirit. And that's all we have right now. Ah, you jerk. Who scan data? Enemy troop movements analyze. Alright, the game kind of said, alright, buddy. Hey, it's time for you to get going. Time for you to get to the Magmor. But yeah, I think what I'm feeling at work is pretty natural, right? Like, you're in a new position, new role. You're trying to figure out where you fit in. And it just takes a lot of time, right? Like, it's not, you won't figure it out immediately. You just have to kind of piece it out. And just ask questions, really. Like, you just ask your boss questions like, hey, how can I help this? What do I need to do to make sure that I'm growing in my position? How can I do more? What do you think I need to do to be able to grow? Just trying to get as much feedback as you can from another one of these guys. We can ignore them. Or it, I should say. Alright, which direction do I need to go? I need to go down. This way. But like the company I work for is good. I like a lot of what they're doing. Probably talk about it one day. I need to get permission just because of... I could talk about one thing, I think. They have a tradition where they feed everyone every Friday. That's pretty base. I'm making sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. They kind of get together and kind of give an overview of the status of the company every Friday. I can't talk about what they actually talk about, but I'm pretty sure I can talk about the process of it. Honestly, like when I first heard about it, I was just like, really? The company has made it a priority to do this? Oh, I definitely went the wrong way, I think. No, I'm good. Because I've never had a company that, like, literally every Friday, they have a big meeting and lunch. And everybody attends. Like, I've had you have all hands meetings, right? Like, where, you know, they talk about it. Maybe that happens once a month or quarterly or something like that, but not every Friday, where they have an all hands meeting where you want to go, and they go over the company, and then they highlight specific things that people are doing in the company. It's like I said, I've never, and they're way more transparent than any other company that I have ever been in. Damn. I do like Magmore's song. I always like the music of this game. Oop. Look, the VR suit's gonna protect you, but not that much, right? Alright, we're in Magmore proper. I'm pretty sure that pillar has something. Okay, you need something like super missiles, I guess. But I guess at the end of the day, I just have like first year jitters. Because. So the Ghost Yota stuff must hurt pre-orders. Oh, they made a restart. Yeah, I think this year's been kind of weird because the shoe's kind of been on the other foot as far as like what people are shaming other people on. I think there's definitely a turning point of like what bad press is nowadays. It's kind of fascinating to watch. Like, I'm of the opinion like fair is fair, right? Like if people are going to be deplatformed because of some of the stuff people say, then you know, like, I hate to say it, but like people like Hassan need to be deplatformed too because he says some wild stuff. But I prefer if no one did. Quit. That's the third time, huh? I don't know who Xbox is for at this point, you know, like, come on, really? Hey, Knock. The DSiWare Zelda? Nice. I don't know, like, look, at the end of the day, they don't really have to care about consoles, right? They've got the operating system locked up onto every major PC. Everybody uses Windows, so, like, consoles are, like, the least important thing to Microsoft. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, who are we supposed to, like, how am I supposed to care about this fucking thing? How am I supposed to care about these, the console? And then there's like nothing, there's no reason to get an Xbox. Cause you, like, normally what makes you get an Xbox? Or what makes you get a console, right? The exclusives. The reason why people will always get a Nintendo is because Nintendo makes fantastic first-party games. Whereas if you have an Xbox, like, what are you buying an Xbox for that you can't get off PC? Yeah, there's no reason to get an Xbox. That's the #1 problem with Xbox, is there's no reason to get an Xbox. Unless you really want just mobile gaming. Well, I don't want to say mobile, but you really want a console, and you don't have a good PC, which is valid, like a valid reason, right? Like if your PC can't handle games that well, then you're gonna have to get what you can get, and like an Xbox is fine for that, and I will never shame someone for doing that. But at the same time, like you can kind of have, if you have a halfway decent PC, you don't need an Xbox. Heck, for the most part, you don't need a PS5. For the amount of exclusives that Sony has come out with, and then they're like, Sony's porting all of their exclusives to PC anyway, so you just have to wait like what, a couple years, and then you can play all their exclusives because they're gonna port it. So what's the only people that don't port anything are Nintendo and Vanillaware, as far as I'm aware. Capcom is multi-platform. Square Enix at this point is multi-platform. So it's hard to be the guy that champions, you know, Xbox or PlayStation and be like, well, there's a reason to buy these. They exist, I guess. Well, no, it's multi-platform, but not PC, I should say. Because Vanillaware is pretty afraid of the mods. Like they don't like mods. Unicorn Overlord was I don't believe Unicorn Overlord was on PC. Yeah, deals are better on PC because you don't have to worry about like licensing for a specific platform. Oh, I mean, yes, if there's a hacked version, sure. But like it's not natively run on PC. Or it was not built for PC. Like if you're gonna tell me that a pirate or like, you know, some fan made it, sure, of course. Like you could literally say that the same thing about every PS1, PS2 game, right? Like alright. Fuck you. Oh well, I gotta. But my point is, like, Vanillaware and Nintendo are the only ones that will never port the games themselves to PC. Oh yeah, PC also has a lot of exactly right. Like, at the end of the day, PC has all the exclusives because it's honestly the easiest. It's both the easiest and hardest thing to program for. It's easiest because everybody has a PC, right? Like everybody does. It's hardest because there's so many variations of PCs that it's just hard to program for because you have to like take into account so many different graphics drivers, so many different video cards, motherboards, all that stuff. And usually the operating system can take care of it, but like, or the engine can take care of it, but it's not a whole total one-to-one. Like you're depending on the quality of the graphics card, like there's just gonna be problems. Like you gotta, like people want them to run on toasters, but at the same time, it's hard to get a toaster. Hey, GPM, how's it going, man? Oh, Pokemon... That'd be the first time Pokemon's been on PC, as far as I'm aware. Now, is that the Pokemon Company? Porting to PC, or is that, like, a third party? Good, chill, and vibing. Nice. I figured I should prepare for Metroid Prime 4. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna play all the Prime games. And then if I have time left over, I might play another one, but I'm gonna start with the Prime games. It's day one, mobile and Switch. Oh, nice. Is discount showdown? Yeah, but it's gonna get more support, right? Like, cause they want to make that their official platform, like Red Animator said. Like, they want VGC to go through that. Oh. Oh yeah, because that's what they're doing for, well, they're trying to make it more action-oriented, I guess. Sorry, I need to concentrate here. It's not a bad ledge, but I can fuck it up pretty easy. Oh, nice. Got it. Slow as fuck. Pokemon doesn't believe in its speed ups. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I know that, jerk. I should have just got out of ball. Yeah, Pokemon at this point is pretty slow, but like every turn-based is pretty slow at this point too. Like I like Dragon Quest, but it's not the fastest game. I think that's why Final Fantasy has moved in the direction direction it has, and I'm talking about like back in like 2000, or for like 20 or Final Fantasy 12, Final Fantasy. God damn it, man. Final Fantasy 12, especially Final Fantasy 13. They were looking at the speed of the combat and just going, how can we make this more cinematic? I agree, like, it should stay turn-based, but at the same time, it's undeniable that it's slow. Well, let's go up to the Talon Overworld. Like, if you think about it, like, active time battle is more of a way to try and just speed up the combat. Because you shouldn't have to wait for all 4 inputs or 5 inputs, depending on how many characters are in a party. Each one is independent, and that just should speed everything out. Auto battler, like how Earthbound did it. Oh yeah. If you're sufficiently high enough level, then you just win. I remember there was one down here. Yeah, that can definitely help. I agree on that. But at the same time, like, going through all the animations is still kind of a pain in the ass. It's still slow. Like, some of it's still slow at the end of the day. It's the nature of being turn-based, is it's slow. Yeah, sure. I agree. But I mean, at the same time, they can make the battles themselves that you have to fight a little faster, too. But, you know, it's all... I don't want to say subjective, but at the end of the day, you're just having trade-offs of what you're trying to emphasize. Oh, I need grappling hook to go to the other side. Okay. Oh. Okay. I know exactly where I am. I'm above where you go down to, what's it called? To the Chozo area. There it is. But like having every animation be like 30 seconds, it doesn't matter how much you speed up the battle system, each animation just takes a long time. Which can be good or bad, right? Like if you have an epic summon, right? Like you want that to be emphasized by taking a while. Like if you're summoning Bahamut, like you want it to actually be cool. Otherwise there's no reason to summon Bahamut, right? If you're just looking at it as like, oh, okay, we've got a stat stick here. We're the only thing that matters is how much damage it does. It's like, well, that could just be a regular attack at the end of the day. If you're not doing anything cool with it, like just go old school and just have numbers on screen. Yeah. Like seeing popping the Bahamut materia and seeing him come out is cool the first time. But like every time you want to summon Bahamut, it's like, alright, here's... Ooh, rough. Yeah, exactly. I don't need a 10-second or longer unskippable animation. Like, I understand what it's doing. At the end of the day, it's just literally number go burr. And then you have to repeat that like 4 times, right? God damn it. This could get dicey. I took so much damage at the magma. Not good. And all it's giving me is fucking missiles. Like, imagine having, like, Final Fantasy V and having 4 summoners. And every attack has to take, like, 40 seconds because you have to summon whatever, like Leviathan or Bahamut or Ramu or whatever. You'd quickly turn or put that game down. No matter how how the story is, it's just it's too much. Okay. If I remember correctly, one of the Chozo... Oh, I need double jump anyway. Alright. But I know for certain the one of the Chozo artifacts are at the top of this area. I say are at the top, but I should say is at the top because it's a singular noun. But, But I mean, like, I understand why, it's like Square Enix went with Final Fantasy and said, like, we have to speed up combat of hard games, but having to reduce segments when you only have so much time in a weekend. Oh, I mean, for sure. But if you fail, like, there has to be some fail state, right? Like there has to be a penalty of failing, or else it's kind of like nothing. But yeah, I mean, I'll get annoyed at like having failing, especially when you have like an easy part, right? If you get fucking destroyed by a by an easy enemy, I won't say it's not frustrating. Of course it is. Or you're facing a boss and you've perfectly done the pattern, and then you just for some reason get out of sync. And that's happened to me before. Too easy is worse for me. Yeah. Like, I don't mind easy games, you know? Like, I don't mind having a game that's, like... I hate to use the word chill, but, like... low-key you don't have to use your brain on. You can just exist for a while. But at the same time, I do like playing Souls-likes. I'm not good at them. It takes me a while to warm up to playing Souls-likes. It takes me like a couple hours to be able to go, okay. My reflexes have tuned up. I've warmed up to play a Souls-like. Oh, I need to go back and finish Kazan. I was playing that on my own. I need to finish Kazan, and I need to finish, Wu Chang. Am I not supposed to be here? Oop. I got to the second area in Wu Chang and I just kind of dropped it. And then I heard, the worst thing is I heard that, they completely changed, Wu Chang. Like, there were bosses that, you beat, but they're historical figures too. And I guess since they're, I think they're a Chinese studio, but I'm not entirely sure. But they had to change the game completely. Haven't touched Shujang. Yeah, I thought it was interesting, and the game is, it's fine as a Souls-like. Like it's pretty average. If you like Souls-likes, I think you'll like it. But I thought I heard that they really messed with the story, because they were killing historical figures in game, and people were not super happy with that, and they had to change. They had to change it. There we go. Jerk. Can't believe that hit, too. Oh, almost got hit. Alright, one down. There you go. Yeah, I'm always of the opinion that, like, games have an, like, the people who make games have an opinion. They should be able to save or keep that opinion. I don't want them to make I don't want them to, like, make things too easy or whatever either. Like, if people are having a hard time, like, just say, hey, the game's there. When you feel like you can do it, just keep trying. Like, it's okay if a game's hard. Like, that's why when FromSoft changed, like, Starscourge Radon, I was upset. Like, I was like, dude, you're destroying the you're destroying the experience of everybody that already played Elden Ring, because they'll never be able to refight Radon how it was. Like, you nerfed it. Why? Because a lot of people couldn't beat it? Well, it's optional. Like, you don't have to beat Radon. You just have to beat 2 of the 4 rune bearers. Oh yeah, Twitter people. Yeah, they have an outside. And now it's all blue sky people too, which I'm actually okay with. Like, they've marginalized themselves onto this other platform. Good riddance. Good riddance to bad rubbish, to be honest. The less I have to hear from those people, the better. Yeah, whatever, I'll just walk through. Haven't looked at blue sky ever. It's certainly a... Oh no, I fucked this up. Oh no, I needed to go... Oh, I thought it was in a different way. Uh-oh. I'm dumb. I'm just glad, like, we're kind of... like, it feels like we're over the tyranny of those blue sky people. Like, no one really cares about what they think anymore. Or it feels like we don't care what those people think anymore. I'm so happy with that. Like, I just... I'm so tired of being criticized by these awful people. Like... I'm just so happy that we're not having to deal with them anymore. Got one down. I can never get that. Can never quite get that strafe down. Alright, nothing over here. I think eventually we get the wave beam pretty quick here. I don't remember if it's by or after this boss or the next boss. Because I'm pretty sure each major boss guards a suit upgrade. So Flagra did Varia, and then the rock monster that'll come up guards the gravity suit, I think. Oh, did I go the... No, this is... Is this the way I came in? No, it isn't. Okay. Okay, I think this is the boost ball, if I recall. Oh, good thing I looked behind.
Recorded to logbook.
Nice, we're at 25% scans, which we've already... We're definitely not getting 100. I've already messed up. I guess I can't get back up. Alright. Well, down we go. There we go.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, boost ball. Let's go. Then I think this leads back to... not Talon Overworld. The Chozo Ruins. To go into the second area of that. Kind of hard to remember the entire sequence. Although this game generally does a good job of not having you lost too much. Like eventually you'll get a notification of, hey, go here. Like, we need to get the wave beam at some point. Maybe the heat visor, the X-ray visor. Like, there's plenty of stuff to pick up. Super mesh tools for sure. Okay, now we can just... We should be able to just jump down and... go back to Magmore. Oh. Oh, Ridley. Oh, Ridley. Well, before we go back, let's get a save in. It's been a while since we've had that. And considering I basically suicided into lava a little bit, might as well make sure that we have a save after that. The Vieira suit does not necessarily help with lava, direct lava. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all we can do in here. I know we gotta come back, and then you have the science lab later. But we don't have the things to get there. The only path pipes I remember, there's 2 or 3 I can recall. You have the one in the overworld, leading to the Chozo ruins, and then you have, and then you have the 2 in the Chozo ruins. One in where you got the morph ball, and then the other one, right at the entrance. I'm pretty sure the one right at the entrance is just a, damn, those hurt. The turrets hurt like hell. I kind of want to go back through, is it even worth to go this way? I've got the shorter way over back this way, if I recall. Yeah, I should just go back to the town overworld west. Don't make things complicated. But yeah, to kind of come back to the conversation about RPGs, I'm kind of the opinion at this point, like, as long as RPGs can keep the momentum going, I think they're pretty good. And I think that's where, like, Final Fantasy 13 really failed, because I don't think necessarily, like, the idea behind it was bad, because you're kind of joining in the middle of a war happening, and like you got to figure out what's important, and like who's the actual characters in the story. Oh, jerk. No. I really dislike that, that pause that you have to do when you uncurl. Like, I think that needs to be faster. I think if I were to change anything about this game, that, like, the animation of how it, gets out of the morph ball, #1 priority. Yeah. I mean, there's really not... Like, you have different systems, but, like... Is the gameplay loop significantly different between, like, Persona and... Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest? No, you still have, like, X number of people. Each person takes their turn. And you kind of move on from there. Yeah, you have like the press turn system versus like the active time battle system, but like that's not too different. Usually it's story game Yeah, or like you've got some gimmicks that like, oh, these people level up this way. Like Claire Obscure, um, uh, stuff like Claire Obscure kind of took a lot from like Mario RPG, where you still have to do something in the battle, right? Like you still have to pay attention and actively dodge and and parry to get good. And like if you don't parry and you don't dodge, you get you get crushed in Clair Obscur. That's another game I need to go back to. It's similar to like Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG also had that. Oh, I just thought of this. Another thing I kind of like. You were talking about Earthbound earlier, but Earthbound also had this thing where if you got dealt a fatal blow, you weren't just dead. Like you would tick down until you hit 0, but you wouldn't necessarily be immediately dead. And I think that's kind of cool. And I wish more RPGs did something with that concept. Yeah, the rolling health bar. It gave you a chance to heal if you got hit. So even if it was a fatal blow, you weren't dead immediately. Someone else could give you a snack or whatever and raise your health. I need to finish that game too. There's so many games I need to finish. Okay, I don't want to go back in. Let me out. Yeah, you had to definitely understand what you wanted to do and execute it quickly. But it gave you the ability to do that, which I like. Like every damage kind of was that like it's kind of like poison in other RPGs, but it's less like feels bad, right? Like when you have poison in another RPG, you kind of feel bad because you can't do much about it, and you need like an antidote. Oh, watching games you should play. Yeah, I watch I watched Dingus play like Xenoblade, and I'm like, I should play that. Or I watch Anne play Metaphor, and I'm like, oh, I really actually need to go back to that. The camera angle makes this kind of annoying. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Like I want to play it at some point. It's 300 hours. I'll eventually make time for sure. I mean, there's plenty of, like, if you really think about it, people do have plenty of time to do a lot. It's just hard to justify doing it. Okay, I'm pretty sure I actually can't go up this way. Or I can go up this way, but it's not actually gonna lead to anything. I should go the other... I should go this way first. For sure this is... yeah. And then I'm pretty sure I can't go the other way until I have the wave beam. And the magnet. Okay, so can't go the other way. I need 2 items. So we should go to the other half pipe, which should just be right out here. I'm actually surprised they haven't given me a hint yet, because usually they're pretty quick. Or at least if I recall the GameCube version. I let you wander around, but after like 10-15 minutes, it'd go, alright, here's the next area. Oh. Oh, same guy. Oh, did we get high jump boots? We did. Okay. I did. I have played the, I played Zero Mission for sure. And I've played... I can't remember if I beat Fusion or if I got pretty far. But yeah, I haven't beaten at least one. I really like them. Alright, cool. We got a double jump. Sweet. Fusion is... I like Fusion a lot. I think the game... I've played most Metroid games. I've never played the NES, the original M2R. heard that was fine. I do like Samus Returns. I have played Samus Returns. I have not played Samus 2, or like the Game Boy version. Or if I have, it didn't leave a strong impression. Okay, that goes... Oh, that's the crush site. Okay. I have beaten Super Metroid. I have beaten, I have not beaten any of the, Prime games. Which is what I'm gonna try to do now. You should be able to get up there. Maybe not. I have played... I'm pretty sure I've played, or maybe I'm confusing played and watched Let's Plays of... the Metroid games. Okay, there's another out. Oop. Oh, I can hear police. I didn't really save a ton of time going back this way. Oh, I was saying what Metroid games I've played. I have played Super Metroid, or I've beaten Super Metroid, I've beaten Zero Mission. I'm pretty sure I've beaten Fusion, but I can't remember. Oh, right, I need a grapple beam to go this way. I've not beaten any of the Prime games. I have beaten Other M. Other M is a weird game. Like, there's a lot of decent ideas that Team Ninja did. But the story is awful. Well, there's certain parts of the story which are cool, but they don't explore it ever. Like, the idea that there exists some part of the Galactic Federation that's corrupt, neat idea. I wish they kind of explored that. But no, no more. And some of the bosses were cool. Like, I liked Phantoon's boss fight, the secret boss fight. That was fun. And some of the regular boss fights were fun, but the story and pacing just makes it weird. Like, oh, a lot of people will go to, like, oh, she's only doing it because Adam said that she shouldn't be able to, like, don't use missiles, lady. Don't use your Viera suit, lady. And I kind of get what they were going for. Like, they needed, like, she needed to submit to the chain of command, and she respected him so much that she would submit to him as the commanding officer, but at the same time, it's like she is a freaking bounty hunter. She's not part of the chain of command. Like, let her act like it. Let her act like who she is. I don't remember who made it or who created Metroid and oversees it, but that guy, I don't know how much he likes Samus, to be honest. Oh, I might need heat gun for that. All right. The gameplay's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with the gameplay of Other M. The problem is literally the story and the pacing. Because you play it and then you're like, why am I listening to this guy? Like, when it's so obvious I need fucking missiles, I'm just gonna use missiles. Like, why would I wait until I'm authorized to use missiles? I don't submit to your command. And the problem is less that she listens to the command, but they don't like justify why, right? Like, if they gave like Galactic Federation regulation or law, blah blah blah, 1, 2, 3, 7, and you're supposed to submit to the commanding officer if you're a bounty hunter, like, okay, fine, you know what? It's stupid, but whatever. You're justifying, at least you're justifying it with in-universe of what's there, right? Like, at least you're saying in the universe there exists some law that regulates how bounty hunters interact with the Galactic Federation, right? But there is none of that. It's just he was her commanding officer and that's kind of it. Like, we don't go further. But the gameplay is fine. Like, the gameplay and the bosses, there's nothing wrong with the actual gameplay. And then trying to think what else they had. They didn't really have much after that until Samus Returns. And Samus Returns is fine as a Metroid 2 remake. There's nothing wrong with it. I liked it. I liked playing it. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I don't need to go this way. This is a dead end. But I don't know. Sometimes, like, even if it's a bad game, like, it has some redeeming qualities. Like, no game is, like, entirely, like, oh my god, this is unplayable mess unless it crashes all the time. Speaking of worst games, like, I still don't know what DSP's playing other than, like, the big rig over-the-road trucker, which is just infamous rather than anything else. I don't know why he wants to play that game. It's like, that game's been overplayed by everyone. Like, if you're gonna pick worst games, please, like, fucking Pick some unique ones. There's so many bad games. Alright. Where do I need to go? I can't go that way. That world map is A. Oh, I could... Okay, I think I know. I need to go back to this area. Where the, So I need to go Magmore, which means I need to go this way. No, there was another Magmore that was closer, right? Yeah, if I go back to the town overworld. We had Chozo, I'm pretty sure Chozo Ruins West, and then Magmore. Okay, I know where I need to go. I need to go back to the... This is the only double jump place I can think of. Going up the command area in Magmore. Like in many other games like Zelda and this, it's better to just run past most enemies at a certain point. It's faster just to beeline to the end of the room unless you have to beat them. Okay, I'm pretty sure I need to go up there. Or over there. No, this is the wrong way. Because that goes back to the boost ball. Oh, this way, this way. No, this goes... Oh, man. That goes to the... Yeah. Oh, maybe we gotta go up this way, okay. Damn it. I was saying this earlier, but I really like the small details of this game. where you can see, like, if there's an explosion, you can see Samus's face. If you walk under a waterfall, you can see you can see the water vapor. Okay, yeah, and then I just need to go down. Okay. Well, we're in the right area. I'm pretty sure I need to go this way. Yep. You fucker. There you go. I'll live with that a little bit. I mean, eventually we'll get the grapple beam and it'll be fine, but that wasn't too bad. I know, oh, you can kind of see it underneath there. VR game? Yeah, I think so. They could do it. I think they could do it for sure. I'm not a big VR guy, but I wouldn't mind it. I'd try it once. They have the Virtual Boy thing that they could use, right? Like that idea. So they kind of already have VR. I don't want to say put together, but like a version of it. Yeah, I've never had... I don't think I've tried VR. Maybe once, but I don't remember it. No, I have tried VR once, because I had a friend that had a VR station, and he invited me to use it. It was fun. The problem with VR is it's just... Oh, boost ball. Yeah, it's just it's kind of like a fad, right? Until there's like a consistent killer app out there, it's just gonna be hard. Hard for it to really gain any traction. I was pretty sure that one of the artifacts was up here. I thought I remembered it. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, the closest would be, like, Half-Life Alyx, but I would say VR suffers from the same problem that, like, Netflix and all the streaming services have. Everything's broken up into, like, 4 different VR types, and there's nothing really unified for anyone. Like, you have the Ouya, you have Steam VR, you have PlayStation VR, and there's no killer app for any of them. Like I said, the closest would probably be Half-Life Alyx, and then after that, maybe the Horizon Zero Dawn one? I don't know. Oh, sure, yeah, if you don't want to handle that. Skyrim VR and hated it? Yeah, it's something like that probably jiggles around too much. Do I have to go back to Vendrana? Maybe. You have that little area up there. Yeah, I guess I should just go to Vendrana. I think that's where the... Oh, okay, there's definitely something in the Vendrana shorelines. So yeah, I think I need to go back to Vendrana next. So let me figure out where I can go back to Vendrana. Okay, on the other side, got it. I'm pretty close. I've never played a game before the... Oh, man. I mean, it's got to be pretty hard to actually software for it, right? Because it's not a traditional controller, like twin stick controller. You have all the motion stuff. I've not tried, or I've not seen the Resident Evil games that are in VR either, because I know they did Village and uh the one before it, the first Ethan Winters game. I know they did those in VR, but I actually need to play them. I've I've finally played a version of every Resident Evil except for 6. Uh all right, now it has... Okay, I know exactly what they want me to do. I remember this area, this part. The game decided I had enough faffing about. Oh, almost. Seven, yeah, seven. Or no, seven, yeah, seven. The remake, not the remake, but the one set in Louisiana. Uh, so actually, Resident Evil 5 was actually my first Resident Evil game ever. So, and I played it solo. I didn't play it with a co-op partner. Though I dealt with Shiva. Oh, okay. I need I need the magma beam at some point for that. All right. Dumb. I could just jump up here. Had for. I eventually got 4 on the Wii, but I have not. Oh, I need to not draw them in. Jerk. But I actually never played 4 until last year, I think. I played, and honestly, I only played 3 because Sarah wanted me to play 3, and I said, okay. And then 2, I've not played the original version of 2. I've only played the remake version of 2. But I did play the original version of 3. I was advised that the remake version of 3 was not good. I think eventually I will play the remake version of 3. But what do I need? Oh, 2 eyes. 2 eyes, 3 eyes. Okay, this is the puzzle I have to solve. But yeah, see that? Like, Nintendo didn't have to do it, but they show Samus's face when you have a blast close-up. To me, that's awesome. Like, kind of just getting all the small things right. Oh, there. Oh, I figured out the puzzle. I kind of just did a trial and error, but or just doing things. But I think you're supposed to take this guy, come back over and go, what looks like that guy? And it's none of these. It's this one. And I get it now. Yeah, I think it's one of those things that we really enjoyed Resident Evil 3. They made some design decisions that really aren't, I don't want to say aren't in the spirit, but like they changed stuff. Particularly around, I hear it's particularly around the Nemesis boss. Now, I like 3, but I didn't grow up with 3. So, I can't say for sure, what... Oh, alright, boss time. But like I said, I can't really be like, oh, I'm the authority on 3, because I'm not. But and then I've only played the 4 remake, but I did have a friend in college that played through the entire, you jerk, entire 4. One thing I kind of wish that they kept in the remake was the big statue of the guy that you had to beat. Salvador, I think his name was. The Spanish Count. Like, some of the weird goofiness I wish they kind of keep. Because at the end of the day, like, the entire thing's campy. Like, it's literally just knockoff horror, and it's fine. Like, I like it. Like, Like, knockoff horror is fun. Or, like, cheap horror is fun. Like, Jill, the master of unlocking. That's just funny. It's stupid, but funny. I would have been a Jill sandwich. It's like... It's just dumb fun.
Recording to logbook.
Supreme Predator are vulnerable to most beam weapons. Poor stamina, hyperventilate at using their breath attacks make them out there vulnerable to self-vulnerability. It's susceptible to concussion. Oh shit. I just walked forward menacingly. You get like 2. Oh, come on. Man, that just fucking goes after you, man. There it goes. I fucked that one up. This is a one I wish I had a health bar, not just guess. There we go. Get out of here. Oh, I guess you could also get it underneath it and like use the morph ball bombs. Okay, we got wave beam. So now we can go. No, we still need magnet. Oh, what does wave beam unlock? Because the only wave beam door I remember is the one in the Chozo ruins above the half pipe. I don't think there's a wave beam. Oh, no, there's a wave beam door. Okay, so we can continue on in Vendrana Drifts. Oh, that's not awkward at all. You have to hit X and then you get to choose which beam you're in. Okay, I wanted to go... Which direction? I want to go above me this way, okay. So I can either... I probably need to just go across. Up here and then... to the other ice ruins. Okay, well... hoping that just goes through them, but I guess not. Oop. That my double jump reset there. Guess not. These guys are just so annoying. It's up there. No, right there. I don't know how that hit me. Alright, good thing I came in here, get the more chosen lore.
Recording to logbook.
Easy. Okay, and then I... Oh, I know what that is. That's a super bomb. Is it hyper bomb? I can't remember. No, it's definitely not hyper bomb. That makes no sense. Don't know why I thought it was hyper bomb. Oh, we've got to get the magnetic here, right? Because there's a lot... Well, maybe. No, no, no. We get the magnetic after... No, before the next boss. Okay, that's not activated yet. That one is, though. Oop, wrong one. Need the boost, not the bomb. Okay, that did open up that other side. Oh. Definitely take the energy tank, I won't say no to that. Though I think I've got to do it again anyway. Yeah. That's good to get the 4th energy tank. You know, that's good. Think. Okay, so we need to go up all the way. Damn it. What a terrible penalty. You have to wait so long. Kinda wish you could skip this animation once you've seen it a couple times. A wave door. That door is depowered, so we can't go through it yet. We've got a... Well, we had a missile door, so that generally means save room. What time is it? 9:30. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for me. We made some good progress. I was thinking I need to end here anyway. But I think that's gonna be it. Thank you, Knock, Red Animator, Cerulean, GPM for hanging out. The end screen. Who else? Yeah, GPM, Red Animator, Knock, Shroom Dukem. Thank you for the big penguin, and thank you for the look at you. Lucas Roberts, World Order, and Ignis. Thank you all for being here. Let's find someone to raid. Here. Pull this guy up. I have no idea who's on. Okay, it looks like Dingus is on, so we'll go over to him. I think he's playing... Oh, he's playing the old version of Pac-Man World, so that seems fun. Alright, we're gonna start the raid here. Tomorrow I will be back. I don't know if I'll boot up early, but we have plans to play Mario Party. It will be myself, Cerulean86, Shroom Dukeem, and Swollen__Dingus. We will be battling out yet again on the plains of Mario Party. It'll be fun. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably suck at it, like, kind of normal. But that's okay. That is what it is, right? The whole point is to have fun. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Again, thank you for hanging out. I had a good time. I'm gonna take a shower and then match. I will be back Sunday. I might try something experimental. No promises. Now that I said it, it's probably a promise, but we'll see what happens on Sunday. Alrighty. Thank you, and bye-bye.